So hello guys, it's me, Aim, back again, and welcome to another episode of World of Tanks Good Replays. I hope you have enjoyed the last one, and today's part should finally be with the game sound, finally, after 5 episodes or so, when the sound was somehow destroyed. Never mind, so today I have prepared, I think, first tier 9 in this series, and it will be the almighty Tiger Mouse. And this tank, I think, the first tier 9 in this series, but also the newest tank so far. It was released in the Holiday Ops 2024, so December 2023, in the loot boxes. And let's read the historical reference at this tank. So, a super heavy 120-ton tank project developed in September-December 1942. The vehicle was supposed to have the turret from the Pz.Kpfw mouse, while the transmission, compartment, cooling system and some other modules were to be adopted from the WK-4502H. The tank was designated the Tiger Mouse. The project was cancelled, but later continued during the development of the E100. So, and I forgot to mention one thing, that you can nowadays buy it for, I think, 11,000 bonds in the bond shop, so that's pretty nice. And I think we can get straight into the replay. So we're in the replay. Okay, it's finally starting. So we're on Redshire, quite a nice map, tier 10s and tier 9s, and as you can see, I don't even have the field modification fully upgraded yet. I'm like half through so far, but still it is a really nice build that you should, in my opinion, get. It's worth it for the 11,000 bonds. Let's go. And what is so good about this thing, right? So it is really heavy, like I've already mentioned in the historical reference, 120 tons, so it's really slow as well. But the armor is the main selling point, definitely. The turret armor, sorry, 300, this is 300, so on these tiers it's very hard to penetrate. It's not like the standard mouse, and not the mouse, but also the moisture and the tanks before it in the tech tree. But this tank has a cupola as well, so that's a problem. So the frontal turret armor is better, even better than the mouse, but the sides are weaker, also the hull is weaker, but it can side scrape quite reliably, as you will see. And what is so good as well is the alpha damage, 530, more than the tier 10 tech tree, right? There's quite good penetration, 246 and 311 with the gold. I know the tier 10 has the same, but this is tier 9, nevertheless, right? So it's not that bad on this tier. And it's a premium tank, it earns extra credits. So I think very good combination of the things. But as you can see, really slow. We did the flank just now after 2 minutes of game. Now we can finally lay. So I'm just going in because I can see he probably hit that shot. I'm going in because I can see that I have a lot of teammates here. The enemies, as you can see, there are just 2 of them. Good shot into motion. Trying to get another to the FE, but he's dead already. And I have no clue why sometimes you can see the loading time, sometimes you don't. I don't know. Before I forget to do so, I will also show you the field modification setup, as well as the equipment setup. Again, like all the time, I use the index web page. We'll give a link to that as well. So far only 1000 damage. You might think, how can this be a good aim? Sorry, 1500. And the gun is also quite accurate for this alpha damage, I would say. It's not a sniper, but it can hit the shots very well. So you can see another one. You can see how the armor bounces. Does the job very well. That was probably a miss. I'm not sure. Never mind. To the 50B. And again, I'm going forward. I don't care. I have armor. I have enough hit points. And luckily we don't get hit. At least so far. Inside trying to capture us. What can we do? We can do nothing about it, we ourselves. Unfortunately we didn't penetrate the IS-3, but luckily he didn't penetrate us neither. Unfortunately we missed again. What can you do? It's a very tricky situation because this TVP unleashed its magazine at us anytime. I'm switching to HE shells. 600 in the face. I think that wasn't penetration with the HE, or maybe it was penetration, maybe it was just a low roll. Because with HE you have 700 alpha damage. You bounced him, and this is beautiful penetration from HE. But there is this object. 268 rating for us. Trying to aim for the cupola. I'm doing blind shot. TVP is already shooting at us. He hits. You can see. But only one went through. Even though the hull is on the finest, it can bounce something definitely. We got the grill. Somehow the 268 just doesn't care about us, he's not shooting at us. I have no clue why. He's AFK. Looks like it, he's AFK, and that's good for us. We can farm on him. One more in. Unfortunately a low roll, but never mind. I'm going for the TEP. Ravage is on the other side of the map, so I don't care about him. I'm just going for this guy. So this guy not to capture. Luckily he stopped, so we have an opportunity to land one or maybe two more shots to this guy. Trying to flank him. But he's going the other way. We got the kill. So 4,500 visible damage. We'll see if we got any blinds. I think at least one, maybe two, maybe not. We will see. But look at this, 5,000 blocked, tier 9. That's awesome, I guess. We have almost completed the mission as well. Never mind. Almost doesn't count. And the game is over, 15-3. Not the fastest game, luckily. Lasted around 7 minutes, so that's not the worst. And that's all, I guess. Let's get into the scoreboard. So here the battle result. So as you can see, we hit one of the blind shots. I'm not sure which one. Probably not into the 50B. And I have no idea. So 5,000 damage. more than 5,000 blocked, 2,500 assisting damage, so I think we had some blind assisting damage as well, 3 kills, ace tanker, steel wall. We have been shooting like half the time at tier 9s, half of the time at tier 10s. We bounced 4 shots from Grilla, so that is awesome. One was a ricochet, 3 were not penetrated. We are first by the experience in the game, first by the kills, first by the damage. And look at this profit, almost 300,000. I know there was some mission, and I was using the personal reserves, but without this it would be like 150,000 without any reserves, so I think that's awesome. Probably I wasn't shooting any gold ammunition, but that is just good when you are playing premium tank. You don't want to shoot gold as much, you want to earn the money, the sweet credits. And so I think overall really decent game, really good one, especially we earned so much credits in just 7 minutes. So if you have enjoyed this, I think over the 11th episode, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below. You can also suggest future episodes with future tanks, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share with your friends. Also turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future, and I'll see you in the next one, and until then, have a good one.